Welcome back. We are here with part 9 of the third generation of our royal family, and Natsu actually went into labor, so I stopped it so that we could have the wedding first because, the whole point of the speed wedding was to get married before she has the baby. So we are going to do that right now. And yeah, so we're going to have this like big grand wedding for her. We don't do that for everybody, mostly just for royal family members. And why is Luna wearing a wedding dress? We're going to fix that. But we don't usually do that for everyone, but I feel like Natsu is the type to like rub it in Aki's face that she is getting married to Sunny. So she wants to have this grand wedding where she can show off. So that is the plan here. And teens actually have a smaller baby bump for some reason. Doesn't really matter to me, but um, anyway, we can very clearly see that she's pregnant for this wedding. So there is that. And yeah, so I don't even know what these notifications are, but anyway, doesn't really matter. So we are going to, that was a ceremony, and now we're going to have some food. Everybody's going to get something to eat. We're going to have them sit at the head table here. So that'll be good. Everybody will sit down and eat something. I don't want her in that chair, though. I'm just going to drag her food over there. And yeah, so that is good. We're actually having a reception at the wedding. We didn't really do much of a reception at the last wedding we had here. Whose wedding was that? Oh, was it Simone's? Yeah, we didn't really participate too much in the reception part of that one. But we are for this because Natsu wants all the attention. And looks like the caterer didn't show up, so there's that. They are going to flirt. Oh, look, there's Aki. Okay, so Aki did end up coming to the wedding, and she is really upset. Look at her, she's so mad. Her romance with Sunny is way down because she is so jealous. She is so upset, and she's a jealous sim too, so she's not happy about this whole situation, and she's declared Natsu her enemy, and they are not getting along. So Natsu kind of has won this round here between her and Aki, and now she is going to enjoy her married life, I guess. I'm not sure where she'll get her entertainment from now that she's moved out, but that is what's going on there. And now I'm going to let her have the baby. So we're going to go straight to the hospital from here because I don't really feel like waiting the 10 minutes. My loading screens take forever. Like I cut out my loading screens for you guys. So I don't want to wait that long. So we're just going to head straight to the hospital instead of going home first. And the doctor hasn't shown up yet. Or is that the doctor? Yeah, for some reason I have to wait. It's fine. We're just waiting. There we go. Okay, here we go. We are going to go have the baby, and this is it, Natsu's baby. So this is the first baby actually of generation 5, I think. Wow, I didn't even realize that because Simone's baby is still generation 4. So that's nice. Next, we are going to head back to the royal family. Everyone is home from the wedding. Gohan didn't even show up to the wedding, so there's that. And yeah, Aki is not happy, and Gohan is so like upset about seeing Lorena around. Like having to see his ex around the house is just so hard for him. And I also don't know how to use this mod, so there's that. And I don't really feel like that's the route I want to take for Gohan with this mod. I might have maybe I'll have his spouse do one of the aspirations from the royal mod from Kiara Sims, but for right now, I do want him to continue down the military track. I know I waffled on that a bit, but I wanted to make sure that I decided what I was going to do with him, and I don't feel like that aspiration matches him because I don't know, some of the things that you have to do on it, I don't feel like are in his personality. So maybe his spouse will be more into like the royal functions and stuff, but I don't feel like that's a him thing. So we are going to have him go back to the military situation, which I like because I feel like he belongs there because I've been prepping him for that. And now Lorena is actually pregnant with Leto's baby. So I'm going to tell her to tell him that she's pregnant and he seems okay with it. And then she is actually going to convince him to break up with Aubrey, his wife. So she's going to convince him to leave his spouse. She's like, we're having a baby. It's you and me here in the castle. You don't have to go back to that. Just kind of, you know, them together. So she has convinced him to leave his wife, which is, the next step for her to become queen. She wants to become queen. and she wants that no matter how she's going to get it, and if Leto is going to give it to her, she has just made a stride in that. So Gohan is on the outs right now, but he is planning on trying to get his kingdom back somehow. Maybe part of that is this whole military thing. He is trying to, you know, get stronger, maybe gather followers in the military, that kind of thing. And for this aspiration, we have to salute someone 5 times. So actually, since Aki was here blowing off some steam because she was so angry, so he is going to talk to Aki, maybe spar with her a little bit. And I think that that's nice because they're siblings, right? And they've never been close. Gohan has never really been close to anyone since his parents died, except for Hunter the dog, and then Lorena, and he got heartbroken over that. So I feel like him, deciding to include Aki in his spars and this kind of stuff is really big strides for their relationship. It seems like their relationship is going up really fast because of this, just getting these things done. I don't even know why, but um, that's okay because I think it would be good for him and for Aki, who also, never really had a good relationship with that many people either, to kind of be more siblings. They're siblings. That's his sister, that's her brother, and they deserve to be close to each other. So they are going to, so Gohan's like, oh, okay, like let's spar together, let's hang out. And they're getting closer in this way, and now they're good friends. And it's just really nice to see these siblings maybe healing from all their baggage. So that is what's going on here. We're going to spar twice as well. And I think that it's good. I'm actually really satisfied with these two um, getting closer as siblings. And I think that that was one of the things that all three of the kids in the royal family had been missing. And I don't know, maybe they have some trauma due to their parents' violent death and subsequent, you know, loss of any kind of responsible adult in the household. I mean, Leto doesn't really pay them much attention, so there's that. And it is TV season premiere day, so let's get that done. But yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good that these siblings are getting close again. Gohan is really training really, really hard. He is really trying to get everything situated so that he can take back what's his. So that's good. And what else are we gonna do? Yeah, he's just home today. He's the only one home. Everyone else is out. But actually today is Leto and Aki's birthday. It's also actually Natsu's birthday, but she doesn't live here anymore. So we are going to, Leto is of course going to throw himself this grand birthday party. So we are going to do that. First, Gohan is going to take a shower, and we're still waiting for everybody to get home. So that's kind of what we're doing here, is just hanging out with Gohan. And he's going to check on the money trees, and then it's almost time. I think, actually, I think Leto might have to work until 4. Oh, and we got the military thingy, so I'm going to put it here. And we're going to put his medals in there as well. And maybe hang up a couple of things. I figured like maybe one of his mother's cross-stitching pattern things. I think that that would be nice to just hang up in, reference to her. And then we will put the medals here in this box. And it should be about that time for everybody to start getting home. So that's good. Here we go. Yeah, okay, he's not home yet. He's home in an hour, but she is going to watch the TV season premiere, and we also need to find the butler so that he can cook the birthday cake. That'll be good. Also, Lorena is, of course, going to dress up really fancy for this party. It's like their first party as a couple, as the nobility, with the nobility, like all kind of coming to see what's going on. Yeah, nobody has kind of interfered at all, which is interesting, but that's fine. This is family drama. Everyone else can stay out. So we're going to have the butler bake the cake, and we are going to also get our banquet, buffet, food, chocolate fountain, all the good stuff. Turn on some music, have everybody go dance and hang out, and it's this big party. Everyone's enjoying themselves. It's, the party of the year kind of deal. And of course, Gohan is like, yeah, no, I'm not going to that. So um, the cake is almost ready, which is good. That door is haunted. It's probably the dog. Um, Okay, so here is our cake. We're going to bring it downstairs and serve the buffet and put birthday candles on the cake. We'll have everyone eat something as well. I don't know why I thought that queuing this up like this would work. Because what happens is I have more than 8 people in my club. So I tried to queue up eating a few different meals, but what they do is they pick up a meal and then they put it down and then they pick up the next one that I queued up instead of actually eating the thing. So that's fine. Maybe I should make eating one of the club activities. Then I wouldn't have to do that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Moving on. Everyone is having dinner. That's what we're doing at like 10 o'clock at night. So everyone is having something to eat. We'll have them have the whole birthday shenanigans soon as well, but that is just being waited on. And also, so here are the thrones, and nobody has sat in these really since Reliana and Asa. So I think that they are just really making a statement in front of all the nobility that these are the people that are in charge. And so next, I need you to stop being sad about the divorce. Um, so next, we are going to have him propose to Lorena in front of everybody. This is like a big deal. Everybody's paying attention. Everybody's, kind of being told, like, see, this is how it is. This is who you need to respect. And if you don't get with the program, you're out. So now he's going to blow out his candles. And actually, Aubrey is not even here. If Aubrey was here, I would totally have her kick his butt. But she didn't even show up. She was like, "Nah, this guy just divorced me. I'm not going to his birthday party." And look at my dog is eating food. So okay, and Aki also has to blow out the candles too, so she's going to do that as well. And now she's a genius, as well as being vegetarian and jealous. And then, yeah, oh my gosh, look, Gohan is like, wow, that was supposed to be my fiance. Like, it's so awkward. I don't even know why Gohan came down here. Maybe he just likes to punish himself. So there's that. And then we are going to dance, dance, dance. And then the party will be over because it's already like 5 in the morning the next morning. So that's totally fine. So we're just rolling with that, I guess. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have everyone leave, and then we're going to go into Create a Sim, and I am going to show you guys um, the new outfits for Leto and for Aki. So Aki is going to live at home for a little while longer. She obviously lost her potential spouse, so she doesn't have another one lined up right now. So she's going to be at home until she figures that out. But for right now, it's fine because her and Gohan are now best buds, which I think is really sweet. And actually, today is also the day that all of the other, like I think everyone in Gen 4 is now a young adult, which is good. We can really get going with their weddings and stuff now. So that's definitely helpful. Also, there's no afro textured beards, which is disappointing. Don't know what's up with that. Anyway, we're just gonna have to live with it, I guess. So I'm gonna have to find some CC to fix that problem. But here are Leto's outfits, and then we will just finish going through these. He's still like very like button up, but also like a little bit more comfortable now that he's an elder. And then here's Aki. I changed her from her overalls to this outfit, and she is now wearing way too much purple considering her skin is purple. But anyway, I think she's a cutie. So we are just moving around and just checking her out. Very cute. She's a cutie. I like her. I also like that we have an alien in the family now. She will spread her alien genes across the nobility. Um, So anyway, the next thing we're going to do actually is, like I said, we're going to start working on weddings. We need to do at least one outside wedding per video, or I need to start doing them off camera or something, because now that everybody's young adults, like everybody else needs to start, kind of living their lives and having their families. And we're not paying attention to too many of them, so they're just kind of background characters for right now. And like I said, I'm only going to have them all have like one kid so that we can start paring down some of the households. I think that this is too many households for me to keep track of, but I think 5 is probably a good number. And we'll probably, once we get to 5, so that'll be in the next generation, So once we get to 5, we will be able to pay more attention specifically to each household, and you'll know more about who they are and what's going on with them. But I don't even know everybody's name right now, so it's just a total mess. So we're going to fix that. Here's Rachel Kitsune and Hyro something. Um, yeah, like I said, I don't even know everybody's names. Um, is it Perryton maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so Rachel is the heir. So it's Rachel Kitsune is the going to be the Grand Duchess after Aubrey. So this is actually Leto's daughter. So that's interesting. And we are just going to have them get married really quick and try for a baby so that they are all set. And then we'll have her take a pregnancy test, make sure she's all set, and we will move on from this household. And yes, Aubrey is living her best life, looking good. She deserves only the best. Rachel looks very pregnant. I hope it's not twins. So, yeah, there's Aubrey. Good for her. And there's Hyro. So everybody's good. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. So we just changed his last name. Anyway, that is what's going on for this video. So we have had Natsu and Sunny's wedding. They have also had a baby. Oh, the baby's name is Reese, by the way. Look at how happy they are, and Aki in the background. So they had the baby, and Aki and Gohan became good friends, and Leto and Aki aged up. Oh, also Natsu aged up. I aged her up separately. And then they had this big birthday party, and Leto proposed to Lorena, and that is what happened. So we will find out what keeps happening in the next one, and I'll catch you guys then.